Hello again, everybody. This is my fourth or fifth video. I don't really remember. I mean, I record a bunch of videos and I try to put the best one onto YouTube. Anyway, God, this is what people see. Anyway, I was going to talk about music, but we all know music is garbage today. You know, it's all just beats. There's nothing else to it. You know, it's just that. None of the music is good. You know, some people can sing, they just choose not to. That's music for you. But I'm going to dip into a little bit of politics, probably more religion, because it's one of my favorite subjects to talk crap on because it's so easy to do. The whole woke culture, rather. See, being woke is loaded. You know, they're saying inherent racism means if you're a white male, you're automatically racist. And I brought this up with my sister, my black sister, and she agreed to it about I don't think she was meaning that all white people, but the theory is, the idea is that all white males are inherently racist, even if they don't know it. And in the movie, video, whatever the heck it's called, it's the movie awards thing. For 10 minutes, they had a black female go up there and just bash every white dude up there, saying you're not woke enough. Why do I have to be woke? You know, they bash the actual program because some black female director didn't get nominated. It's because the movie she made was crap. I'm sorry, but if a movie's crap, we shouldn't have to nominate it just because of who fucking directed it. Or who acted in it even. It's like I said in my last video. One of the greatest actors is Morgan Freeman. Granted, he hasn't been nominated for a lot of stuff, but he's still an amazing actor. Phenomenal actor. You know, again, like I said, Michael Jai White. He's a phenomenal actor too. He's also a phenomenal martial artist. And back in the day, the only people who knew martial arts were Chinese and Japanese and Asian in general. And this guy comes out, he's built like an ox. It's just muscle on top of muscle, like a black Arnold Schwarzenegger. Except he can actually fight. You know, I wouldn't want to fight him. Granted, I would spar with him, I'd get my ass kicked, but I'd spar with him. You know, why do you have to be woke? Why is this so much detail on having to be the most woke person on the planet? It's like I said before, feelings don't matter. If something's offending you, change the channel. It's not that hard. One swipe away, one click away, whatever you're doing. It's easy to do. If you don't like the music, you change the channel. You don't like the TV show, you change it. You don't like the video like the one I'm doing right now, change it. Sorry, change it. See, this woke culture has gotten everybody so ramped up on being, for lack of a better word, being bitches. Like, great example, the Democratic Party is not only talking shit on people for being rich, for making their own money and making the American dream come true, like Pete Buttigieg. Don't get me wrong, I don't really like him, but in the last little debate thing they had, it was 8 freaking hours. Nobody's going to want to sit there for 8 hours. For the first 45 minutes, they did nothing but bash the hell out of this guy for having money and spending his own money on the campaign. Everybody else in the campaign is borrowing money from somebody else or being sponsored by somebody else. This particular dude is spending his own money. And then they ask Bernie Sanders, If you won the nomination and Pete wanted to give you money, would you take it? The correct answer, and the answer that everybody knows, is yes. But did he answer it? No. He basically did political jogging, is what I call it. When you jog around the question but don't actually answer it. And political people do that all the time, just like religious people do. It's amazing how close those two are. You're getting paid a lot of money to lie. It's basically what it is. Everybody was talking crap on Trump, saying, oh, well, we just need somebody that can beat Trump. Why? Our economy's better because of Trump. We have millions of more jobs out there because of Trump. Granted, like I said in the last video, he just needs to shut up. If he'd keep his dumb ass off of Twitter, if he'd stop doing what I called tweeting, where he's shitting and tweeting, if he'd stop doing that, he'd be a great president. But he goes off on everything. It's like what Ben Shapiro said. Yes, obviously he's one of my favorites. Because, for one, he doesn't do what the tabloids do, where they just take little snippets here and there, put them into a crappy collage of videos to make this person look like a devil. He shows you the whole clip. Plays the whole clip so you can get the whole story. What CNN and NBC do not do. Same with Fox News. None of these guys do it. Because there's no money in it. People don't realize these news people are making money to be dickheads. Especially towards people they're politically against. They were talking crap the other day because they're like, we have no idea why, Trump is such a bad president. We have no idea why the economy is so much better. You answered your own question. He can't be that bad if our economy is so good. Like I said, gas prices are down. When they were with Obama, they were skyrocketing. Hell, here in Dodge alone, they were $4 a fucking gallon when he was a president. People from California, oh, that's not expensive. Yeah, your cost of living also sucks. And so does your homeless count. So shut up. It's like I said in my last video. Everybody's like, oh, he's a racist. He's a prejudice. He's sexist. And in the pulpit, the female, I don't remember her damn name. She's basically female mini Bernie, is basically what she is. Was bashing Buttigieg because he's a billionaire. And even said something along the lines of saying that he thinks every female is a fat, ugly cow. And she was referring to him, but using the same diss that they used on Trump when Trump was running. It's the exact same diss. First thing Trump said was only Rosie O'Donnell. There was reason why he said that. One, because he doesn't think every female is nasty. He just doesn't like Rosie because Rosie was a bitch to him. Like I said, he's one of those guys, you sling a joke at him, he's going to hit you back with it. He's going to hit it where it hurts. He's not going to sit there and put kid gloves on and hit you with a pillowcase. He's going to put bricks on his hands and hit you with a pillowcase full of knives. He's going to smack the hell out of you. He's going to mop the floor with your ass. It's exactly what he did to Hillary. And any of these Democratic dudes out there, he's going to fucking annihilate them. Because all the ammo they used on each other last night, Trump is going to use. It's like what Buttigieg said. This wasn't a win for the Democratic Party. This was a win for Trump. As everything they said, Trump is just going to fucking annihilate them with it. And, I mean, people are like, oh, Trump is not that good. Granted, yes, he needs to shut up. He is a bit of a ding-dong. Okay, he's a fucking moron. But when presidents are concerned, he's one of the best ones we've ever had. He has made our economy better, like he said he would. Granted, his politics on the whole border thing, not so much. It's like, dude, just whatever. His some of his political things are stupid. I'll admit. Some of them are dumb. And I think 90% of the time he just says shit to get a rise out of people. He's a comedian. He's a multi-billionaire, okay? If he loses the presidency, you really think he cares? He has money. And like I said, in the whole Democratic race for who's going to be the nominee, we all know who's going to be the nominee. It's going to be the commie. The communist who wants to take everything away from everybody and make it to where you depend only on the government. It's literally what he wants to do. Instead of bashing Buttigieg, Pete, whatever you want to call him, they should have smashed Sanders. Because Sanders is the only one up there that he's gonna win. If he wins in North Carolina, he's gonna be the guy who's gonna be on the pulpit and getting smashed by Trump. The only one who stands a chance against Trump, even if it's just a little bit of chance, would be Pete. Only because they're both billionaires. I mean, granted, Pete made his money by the sweat off his brow. He didn't inherit it like Trump did. But they're both billionaires. They're both businessmen. If Pete would just actually back himself up, if he would fight like everybody else did, because the Democratic Party just slaughtered each other the other night. And it was hilarious. I watched the first 45 minutes, and like I said, it was just a bashing on Pete. And it cracked me the hell up. And instead of bashing them back, like he should have done, like I think her last name's Warren or something, she lied about her racial heritage, saying that she was Native American. Found out that wasn't true. She's doing her plans are the exact same as Bernie's. The only difference is she's telling you what's going on. She's telling you everything's going to happen. Bernie's not. Bernie doesn't tell you what his plans are, how much it's going to cost us. Because he knows if he does, he's going to lose. And right now, he's winning just because of that fact. Because nobody went after him last night. Or the other night. I mean, Buttigieg went after him a little bit. But, I mean, Pete actually got booed on stage. You know how bad of a debater you gotta be to get booed on the stage with all those idiots up there? Elizabeth Warren, that's her name. Again, she's a complete fucking tool. They're all tools, but still. She knows she's not going to win. And she doesn't want Pete to win because Pete won't take her as vice president. Bernie probably will, because Bernie's a fucking woke retard. He says he's woke. He says he's Jewish. Okay, that's why you shake hands and party with all the people who are anti-Semitic assholes. Nobody says anything about that. No, Bernie has houses all over. Like, this is what he said. When they asked Bernie if he would take money from Pete if Bernie won the whole Democratic Party thing, he should have just admitted, yeah, I'll take the money. I could use it. Instead, he just jogged around the question. What kind of jackass crap is that? I mean, that's what senators do. And granted, he was a senator for 100 some odd years and didn't do a damn thing. He literally lived off of our dime. Basically what he's saying is, I'm going to take your money. I'm going to use your money to fund my money. Instead of Pete, who is using his own money to fund. Like I said, Bernie hasn't done jack shit as a senator. Never did. You know how bad of a person you gotta be to lose against Hillary? She was a robot, man. She had more shoulder pads than most people in a church. And like I said, there's no transparency. Every one of these guys just bashed each other for nothing. Because as soon as they get on that pulpit with Trump, as long as Trump doesn't screw himself over, he's going to smash these guys. It's going to be easy. It's going to be a blowout. It's going to be like the Patriots versus the Browns. He's going to smash the hell out of them. They might as well just already bring a bucket and bring a coffin. Because he's going to mop the floor with their asses and then send them away packing. And if it's Bernie, he might have a heart attack on stage. Because there's so much ammo on Bernie. If he gets up there, Trump is just going to annihilate him. I mean, all he's got to do is say, I'm not a communist. He already won. Simple as that. It's like a AOC. This chick. Honestly, I can't stand her. I'm glad she's not running anymore, because if she was going to be president, I would have fucking moved. Because she's insane. Just like Bernie's insane. Basically, the whole Democratic Party is insane. And I'm not saying this because I'm Republican or anything. I'm saying this because I'm actually watching these guys. I'm completely unbiased. I don't vote for people for what party they run for. I vote for people on the merit of what they're going to do. Like this year, when Trump runs, even though my vote really doesn't matter, I'd vote for Trump if I had to. If it came down to where only my vote mattered, I'd vote for Trump. And not because I'm a sexist, racist, prejudiced prick, as I know my family all vote for a Democratic fuck. I'd vote for Trump. Not because I want to be a rebel, because he's actually done a lot of good. And if the news would actually show what he has done. God, that tea's nasty. If they actually showed what he's done, and if he would just stay the fuck off of Twitter, they'd love him. But they don't love him. They hate him. They all hate him. It's like I said in my last video. For the Democratic Party, it's like they just went and grabbed the most extreme Democrat they could find and threw him on the pulpit. Like, how long does it take for you guys to realize that all these Democrats are fucking crazy? Like, batshit out of their mind crazy. You know, I listened to the Ben Shapiro show. The podcast. I don't listen to it because I'm Republican. I don't listen to it because I'm a liberal. I listen to it because, like I said before, when he's talking about politics, he gives you the good shit and the bad shit. And he tells you what's going on. He doesn't just tell you, he shows you the evidence of what's going on. And one of my favorite things that Ben Shapiro ever did was he actually debated people from the BLM. Yeah, look, I actually have hair. Most people don't believe I actually have hair. I have hair. He debated people from the BLM. And he smashed them because they said that there's always racism. Yes, of course there's racism. There will always be a bigoted moron who's going to hate somebody just because of their color or their sexual orientation. I don't know why. It's some of the dumbest things you can hate somebody for. If you're going to hate somebody, hate them for something they actually did to you. Not just because their skin color happens to be as dark as my coat. or as white as my face. You know, you shouldn't hate somebody just for that. If they personally fucked you over, you have a reason to hate them. But you shouldn't hate somebody just because of their color. I know a lot of people, oh, that's anti-Semitic to call someone colored. I'm not calling them colored. I'm just saying you shouldn't hate somebody because of that. You know, I've came to realize, like I said, when I was younger, in my first video, when I was younger, I hung out with a bad crowd. Myself, I wasn't racist. But I hung out with a lot of the racist people. But what I have noticed is, and this is going to piss a lot of people off, I've seen more blacks and Mexican people hating white people for nothing other than just being white. I'm white because my mom and my dad are both white. Same with my grandparents. They're all white. That's why I'm white. It has nothing to do with inheritance. It has nothing to do with, breeding anything out. You're black because your parents are black. They're Mexican because their parents are Mexican or brown or whatever you want to call them. Everybody's like, oh, they're African American. If you're from Africa, if you came from Africa, and you got your card stating that you are part of the United States, African American. One of my favorite things that I heard was, especially in this town, everybody's all, oh, I'm proud to be Mexican. I'm proud to be Mexican. You were born in California, dude. Yeah. You have Mexican descent, but technically you're not Mexican. You're American with Mexican heritage. Like, I don't get pride of, don't get me wrong, I say I'm proud to be an American, which is basically going against what I usually say. How can you be proud of something that you didn't earn? I didn't earn the right to be an American. I was born here, so I'm American. Debbie, could I say I'm proud to be Irish? Yeah, I'm proud to be partially more susceptible to colon cancer and liver cancer. Yay. People putting their last names on their back windows. Oh, it's a culture thing. No, it's not. It's retarded. Just like I don't get, how you can be proud to be white, proud to be black, proud to be Mexican. And it's like this email my uncle sent to me a long time ago. If I said I was proud to be white, I'm a racist. If there was an all-white college, they'd be racist. If there was an all-white jury, they're somehow racist. But they have all-black colleges, all-black churches, all-black schools, NAACP, they're not racist. How is it racism is only one way? When more times than not, people judge me just because of my skin color. They judge me because I can only speak American English. And there is a difference. I don't call a bathroom a Louvre. I don't call aluminum aluminium. American English is different than English. Just like Spanish in Mexico is different than Spanish from Spain. Spain is like proper, extremely proper Spanish. And the reason why I know this is because this is what a Mexican girl who knows both dialects of Spanish has told me. Like, the Spanish they teach you in school is Spanish from Spain. Half the stuff you say that you learned in school, you're not going to be able to have a conversation with people from Mexico. Because Mexican Spanish is more slang. Just like American English is more slang than English from England. We made up our own language, basically. Just like they did. I really pissed someone off the other day. Because I said that, which this is true. I asked him, and I wasn't being a dick, I was just asking him a question. I said, do you know how Mexicans, came to be. Said, yeah, man, we're from South America. We're from Mexico. But do you know how they came around? No. I said, Spaniards came up through South America and raped the Mayans and the Incas, sorry. And that's how they made Mexicans. So basically, your heritage is either you're Mayan or Incan or some other Spanish Native American down there. Basically, a Mexican is a Native American mutt. Native American mixed with Spanish. Whereas being white, you're a Caucasian mutt. You're German, English, Norwegian, whatever. So it's like, I'm full-blood Mexican. Okay? I'm full-blood white. Where do you get off saying, oh, I'm better than you because I'm Mexican? Or I'm better than you because I'm black? I don't see it. I mean, yeah, granted, you're probably better than me at some things. I'm better than you at some things. It's like that old saying, there's always there's always somebody better than you at something. You can't be just the best at everything. Trust me, if you could, and that was a wish that could come true, I would have wished that a long time ago. But, alas, you can't be the best at everything. Reason why I bring this up is because time and time again, politics has become so racial and so sexually prejudiced, it's pathetic. It is so stupid. Like, there's so much things you could say that's offensive to somebody. Like, anything I say can be offensive to somebody. No matter what I say. I could say the sky is blue. And someone's gonna bitch about that. My grass is green. Someone could bitch about that. You will offend somebody no matter what you say. No matter who you are, no matter where you are, you will offend somebody. Because we're human. We disagree on a lot of things. And like I said, instead of hating me for my color, hate me for something I actually did. Not just because of who my parents were, they happen to be European, now I'm European. I'm sorry, I can't help who had me. It's like you can't help who had you. Why hate me for that? Why hate me because I'm white? Which is where this inherent racism bullshit comes from. You're inherently racist because you're white. So if I'm inherently racist because I'm white, that would mean, if we're going to go by the whole racial bullshit, that means if you're black or Mexican, you're more prone to steal, sell drugs, beat the shit out of wives, and rape people. Because that's what the whole bullshit about, Mexicans and blacks is. That they're a bunch of violent, uneducated assholes. I'm going to be honest, I've met some really intelligent people, and they were Mexicans, they were blacks. There was no sexual orientation. Hell, to be honest, I think women are smarter than men most of the time. And I'm not a feminist. I'm just saying women think more. Men, we just do shit. That's why there's more men in prison than there are women. Because we just happen to do more stupid shit. We don't use our brains and then do. We do something and then we're like, I probably should have done that. Or I probably should have said that. Which is, it's like what Seth MacFarlane said about Peter Griffin. It's like, it goes in here and out there, no gateway. That's Peter Griffin. And that's how most men are. We don't think before we act. We just act. That's why there's wars. That's why there's so much stupid shit. Granted, I'm not going to blame it all on men. No, women fuck up too. There's women serial killers. There's women politicians. There's, it's like I said before, being a dick has nothing to do with sex. A female can be a dick, a man can be a dick. A female can be a bitch, a man can be a bitch. It has nothing to do with what you got between your legs or the lack thereof. It's like, if people would just learn to get along, learn to be happy with who they are instead of hating everybody else for what they have or for, like I said, color of skin or sexual orientation, America would be great again. And I'm not just trying to pun that off of Trump, which, what the hell? I'll use it anyway. Instead of hating each other, why don't we get together and try to help the world? And I'm not saying, this is Africa, let's help Africa. Why don't we fix our own continent first? Why don't we fix North America first? Or America in general? Why don't we fix America first before we try to go fuck somebody else up? Just a question, And I know this is going to fall on deaf ears. Just like people are, a lot of the kids these days, they just don't care. And most of them are just spoiled. That's their problem. They didn't have to earn anything. Like, great example, which this would piss off my parents if they saw this, which I don't know if they have or not. My younger siblings are spoiled fucking rotten. They get away with a hell of a lot more than I did when I was little. If I said half the shit my little brother said, my ass would be in a body bag. Mom would have whooped my ass. He gets away with everything. The girls, spoiled fucking rotten. Get whatever they want. It's like that boots to asses thing. People say, open mouth, insert foot. Or like, if you've ever read the book It, beep beep, Richie. In other words, shut up. Granted, I will admit sometimes I need to shut up. But other times, I'm not going to. Because I see so much crap in this world and nobody's going to call anybody out on it. Why not me? Why not I do it? Because everybody else doesn't have the balls or the tenacity to do it. I'll do it. Put me up against a politician, I'll bash his ass too. Don't get me started on the Pope. I just want to smack the hell out of him. But it's like I said, I'll do it. I'll stand up for people. I've been doing it all my life. I don't stand up for myself. You can talk shit on me all you want. I don't give a damn. His words don't hurt me. Talk shit, bitch, complain all you want. Whatever, dude. I'm 30 years old. I'm a smoker. I'm married. I'm happily married. I have a house to myself. Well, with my wife, of course. I have things that, I take for granted. Electricity, video games, movies, you name it. Vaping. But, it's like I said before, I don't care about your feelings. If I pissed you off or offended you, tell me. But don't just say, you offended me, because I'll use the notorious Christopher Hitchens saying, I'm still waiting to hear your point. Still waiting to hear what your point is. Because offending people, so what? I don't care. Like, they're saying there's still racism in the United States. Saying it's what is that? It's a certain type of racism with businesses. They're saying the United States is as racist as it was in the 60s. Bullshit. Tell me how the hell that happened. We have so many laws that are against this racism crap. That are against all this racism and sexism. And it's like what, again, I'm going to say it again, Ben Shapiro. It's like what he said. You show me a point in time where they did this, and I will fight with you and for you if I have to. I will fight right alongside you. But you got to show me the evidence. You don't show me the evidence, I'm not going to do shit. It's like, dude, that's just hearsay. Yeah, I know, I smoke a lot. I smoke a lot when I talk. That's why it's so hard for me to quit. That, and to be honest, I really just don't want to. If I quit smoking these, I'm gonna pick up vaping a lot more. And again, I don't promote smoking. I just do it. Now, if you look up to me, don't copy my habits, man. Like, my little brother, I hope he doesn't pick up smoking. But if he does, I'm sorry. It's not my life, it's his. That's another thing. Why does somebody else's life matter to you? Why is it that people take offense over something that has nothing to do with them? A lot of people get mad because, mainly stoners, they get mad because you can't buy tobacco products now until you're 21. I wish they would have enforced that when I was younger, because I probably would not be doing this. I wouldn't have been a smoker. I mean, it was so easy for me to go in at 14 because I had a full-on beard and, nice little chin strap beard and mustache. When I was 13, 14 years old, I could walk in and buy smokes. I used to when I lived in Independence, Kansas, all my teenage years were in Independence. When I was a teenager, I could walk into the Diamond Shamrock, say I want a pack of Marlboro Smooths. When they first came out, they were $3.65 a pack. Me and my buddy would get a Crown Royal bag full of change, the exact change, and get that pack of smokes. They would never card me, never even asked. Reason why? I was confident. I knew exactly what I wanted, I knew exactly where they were, poured it out. They never once carded me. When I turned 18, I shaved my mustache, I shaved my beard, my little soul patch, if you will, shaved it all off. He carded me. He knew who I was. Didn't know it was my 18th birthday. So proudly, I took out my ID and gave it to him. He was pissed, but there's nothing he could do about it. They didn't turn me in for buying cigarettes for 4 years. If anything, it'd make him look bad because he never carded me. But, anyway. It's like, what people should be doing is just stop trying to hate on each other. That's all politics is these days. Is giving you an excuse to hate somebody. Giving you an excuse to hate somebody for nothing. Why should it bother me if some dude in California doesn't want me to smoke? I'm in Kansas. I'm in the middle of the United States. He's on the west side of the United States. My smoking has nothing to do with him. Why would he care? And I'm using that as an example. It's showing how dumb some of these things are. How dumb these people are when they come to, oh, well, you hurt my feelings. You hurt their feelings, so you hurt my feelings. Okay, you SJW fuck. Like, it's what the late great Ralphie May said. You shouldn't say retard anymore. It's what someone told him. You shouldn't say the word retard anymore. Because it is politically incorrect. I'm 100% with Ralphie May in saying we need to get rid of political correctness. Because you're putting somebody on you're putting a brand on, you're putting a brand on somebody. And it's just putting a bigger divide in between us. The main divisions in America are, it's like a three-way pie. Mexicans, whites, and blacks. Or blacks, whites, and Mexicans. Whatever you want to do it. You can put whites on the bottom. I don't care. It's a three-way split. And they're making those lines thicker and thicker and thicker. And to the point to where people are just going to hate each other just because of the way you look. Back in the 1900s, they used to zap mentally retarded people. Oh, you can't say retard. You have to call them mentally challenged Americans. It's like what Ralphie May said. They can't even say the word mentally challenged American. halfway through it, they're going to trail off and say they like butterflies or some shit. They're retarded. Just call them retarded. You know, I've had mentally retarded people telling me they're retarded. Like I said last time, these cigars really suck at staying lit. I mean, I guess it's good. It'll stop a fire. They're cigars. They're supposed to go out quick. I'm just contradicting myself, but hey, whatever. Anyway, it's like I said. We just need to stop the hate. Politics need to just stop talking shit on somebody who's doing so good. Again, like I said, he's just entertaining. And yes, I'm talking about Trump. He's comedy gold, man. I mean, it's like when one of the political things was Pierce, Morgan Pierce, was talking about the Sandusky shooting, and that's why he wants to take the gun rights away, take away machine guns and assault rifles. Okay, why? More people get killed by 9mm and 22s, like pistols that you can conceal, than people do with assault rifles and AR-15s. Granted, yes, they are really powerful, and there's really no reason to have them besides just for fun. You know, rifles are made for hunting. Pistols are made for self-defense. You know, that's why they carry pistols. If you're gonna do what they did in England and just take all the guns away, fine. You know, at least you're not trying to, for lack of better words, segregate the guns. You know, do I want an AR-15? No, I have no use for it. Do I want a AK-47? No use for it. I'll take a 30-06 with a laser scope. I'll take a 44 Magnum. I mean, why the hell not? It's a pistol. It's called a hand cannon for a reason. I don't even have to hit you with the bullet. I could just graze your ass and your arm's going to fly off. That's not the point. Instead of taking the guns away, they didn't make it to where you actually have to pass psych evals and background, like extensive background information in order to get a gun. And one of the things that the news didn't tell you is that the kid that did the murders at Sandusky, he stole the gun from his parents. He was obviously meant, I mean, if you read some of the stuff he did, his little dossiers or whatever, he really wasn't all there. But the reason why we have guns is so we can defend ourselves against a tyrannistic government. That's why we can have guns. That's why it's one of our rights. If they do end up taking our guns away, it means technically the government can get away with whatever they want. Like, oh, it'll stop with assassinations. Really? You guys have been wanting to assassinate Trump since he got in office. You guys have been bashing his ass since before he got in office. It's been basically a witch hunt on him. It's like the Salem witch trials, except there's only one witch, Trump, and you've been trying to fuck him over since he got there. Good luck. God damn it. Anyway. It's like I said, I trail on a lot of shit. There's a lot of stuff going on up in here. The mind of Joshua May. Anyway. It's like I said, and I'm just going to sign off with this video because it's like 45 minutes long. We just need to stop hating each other. For stupid reasons. Like I said, if someone fucked you over, it should be a reason not to like them. If somebody fucked your chick, blame them both, not just the dude, because the chick let it happen. Don't hate me because I'm a dude. It's not my fault I have a penis. I'm not gonna hate you because you have a twat. Don't hate me because I have a dick, okay? Anyway, like, subscribe, please. Have a good night.